Can we talk about the Girl Scouts?
I love the girl. They only do one thing that I wish they wouldn't do, but
Sell cookies? Because I love the cookies.
I love the cookies, too. I love the cookies so much. On the air one day when I said, well, it has to be Ralph's. And it was wrong that I said that. And a little scout, she called me from Fullerton, maybe, and I said, you got to come to the Morning Answer. She, what a sweet thing. I have a picture of her.
I remember that. She sold a bunch of cookies to all of us, didn't she?
She did. Now, I worked with a couple of folks who had the old alligator arms. You know, didn't go long and deep like Brett Favre for the old Girl Scouts.
How much did you spend in Girl Scout cookies?
Myself, I think $200.
No way, really? That's a score, Uncle Brian.
It was at least $100. I tell you, I knew going in. She was on the phone, and already I'm thinking I can't invite her unless I spend $100. Then I look at the checking account and say the data say doesn't invite her, but I invited her anyway, and we made it happen. It's like Trump with Kevin. We just make it out, you know. So I bought all Thin Mints, as I recall, and she was a sweetheart.
Well, you're an all Thin Mint man, eh? Don't you like the Samoas?
I hate them.
And the tagalongs, little peanut butter things.
I love the Samoan people. It's different. You talk about the cookies, but people who tag along behind me, you know, I don't like that. And the only Girl Scout cookie I like are Thin Mints, and I recommend to Morning Answer listeners put them in the freezer.
Yeah,
or why the heck buy them in the first place? Why the Girl Scouts under the microscope of public scrutiny?
And Girl Scouts, could we add a few more cookies to the package?
Well, what you want?
Charging $5.
Wait a minute. You want to cookie menu pack?
We should up the quantity.
I thought you guys
Thin Mints are about your best deal, but you open up those Samoas and that's one bad night and some crying.
Life is about simplicity. My friend Paul Joseph in Malibu will tell you options confuse people, and he's always been right about that.
Yeah.
Look at In-N-Out Burgers, your fast food connoisseur.
Which is why I have a voter guide for you, and you don't have to worry about options.
Everybody's promoting.
Go to DennisPrager.com and find Jennifer Horn's voter guide. Thank you.
Really, check it out.
Okay, so I want to ask you a little trivia question. Do you think I was a Girl Scout?
I think you certainly were a Girl Scout or a Brownie or one of those associated organizations for sure.
I was a Brownie. That is correct.
Ding, ding.
And then I realized that you had to camp.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was part of the thing, too.
And after
I was a Republican and a conservative, and then I realized you have to go in the outdoors and camp sometimes. So I said, oh, forget it. Can I be a liberal New York guy?
I kind of want to I actually want to revisit camping because I think I'd actually really like it now. But as a kid, especially as a shy kid, when you had to actually you couldn't hide from people, like you actually had to share a space with a lot of kids, that freaked me out a lot.
It's called using the land and the resources the most efficiently. So actually having to share some space with people, and which, by the way, is a COVID
and they made
message.
you eat tuna fish sandwiches, also not a
Oh, I'm out. I'm out.
So I never made it to Girl Scout. I was always
me neither
because
because of all those camping.
But the Girl Scouts of America are taking some heat today.
Why?
And that's because on Wednesday, and I think you're going to actually be with me on this. This is the epitome of ridiculousness.
Now, don't you taint the jury pool hearing the Morning Answer, because they are members of the jury.
I have faith in you, and I know you don't like to disappoint me, so don't do it. Here we go. Girl Scouts of America on Wednesday posted a tweet that celebrated
a person representing the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, they have a Twitter account. So whoever their social media person is puts a tweet up that celebrates the confirmation of new Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett. And the goal of the tweet was not political. It was to celebrate that another woman, only one of 5, keep in mind, ladies, one of 5 who has ever sat on the highest court in the land.
Is this a quote from the Girl Scouts of America? Because God love you, I don't want to know what your explanation is for the tweet. I want to know what theirs is if you want.
No, this is what it said. I can read it to you. But basically, it's a congratulatory note. So it says, congratulations, Amy Coney Barrett, on becoming the 5th woman appointed to the Supreme Court since its inception in 1789. And then it has a little picture surrounded in Girl Scout green of all 5 of the Supreme Court justices that have been female. So you have RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Sandra Day O'Connor, Sonia Sotomayor, Elena Kagan, and you have Amy Coney Barrett. 5 women's picture up there, right? And that's a tweet. Now,
I have a very, very clear opinion of this.
People went bananas.
And I actually, Jennifer, do think that they are totally wrong.
Thank you. I knew you would be on my side on this. So the rage mob gets all riled up, and they start tweeting the Girl Scouts saying, it's sad to see the Girl Scouts celebrate someone like Amy Coney Barrett. Was she even a Girl Scout? If not, why the post knowing how divisive it is at this moment to celebrate this?
No. Whoever wrote that is probably a woman. Sounds like someone. Maybe not.
Yes, these are women who are going after other women. And this is the point.
They should be on The View then. Save it. You know, it's like
We need to, as women, I remember the day, it wasn't that long ago, when we used to celebrate, we were encouraged to celebrate women's accomplishments. Now, whether or not you think it was right, whether or not you think the timing was right, to have one of 5 women being appointed to the Supreme Court, the 5th woman ever in history, and to have the Girl Scouts celebrate this as an empowering day for women, and then you have these dumb broads who are out there going, oh, we can't celebrate this.
That's also probably not a
term,
life. The Girl Scouts. But I would agree with you that these dames... No, here's the thing. I'm going to zoom in this COVID-compliant 2020 episode, Morning Answer. Folks, if you heard that tweet that Jennifer Horn so eloquently read that was posted, I believe you said on Wednesday, which would be yesterday by the Girl Scouts of America, that tweet that had photos and images of all 5 Supreme Court justices who have been female judges and congratulating Judge Amy Coney Barrett, the Girl Scouts of America, if you actually think that that tweet is about Judge Barrett or Sonia Sotomayor or Sandra Day O'Connor or Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Elena Kagan, you're wrong. The tweet is about the girls, the children, who are Girl Scouts, who are young children. And it is to show them that they, too, in the land of equal opportunity, where it's supposed to be, and we work every day to make opportunity, we as liberals. I am a liberal. That tweet is to show young people who are female that, yes, they, too, should aspire to the U.S. Supreme Court if the law interests them, because they can do that and achieve that in this unique place that we call America.